respect. Extended test drive.
This is the new battery-powered Colgate Actibrush. It's proven to clean better than an ordinary toothbrush. Its small head is designed for those hard-to-reach places. It oscillates around 75 times a second. That's over 2,000 times by the end of this commercial, which is nearly a whole week of ordinary brushing. The new Colgate Actibrush. It's simply a better clean.
Get healthy. Get beautiful.
Get frisky.
Get fed.
Get furnished. Get seen. Get hot.
Get real, get reality, the new weekly magazine on modern living in a new look, independent on Sunday.
Welcome back. You're watching Channel 4 News. Our main headline tonight. Rescue and relief flights are increasing in Mozambique. More than £6 million has already been raised from the appeal to the British public, but aid workers have warned that it's now the fast-moving tide of the retreating waters that's threatening yet more lives. Now, on Tuesday, America will take a big step towards choosing its next leader as 16 states hold presidential primaries. It's called Super Tuesday. The new president will, of course, be in charge of the most powerful economy in the world, and it's booming, in large part thanks to the fast-growing new technology sector. But as the voters choose who will run for the Oval Office, it seems that the presidential race is simply a sideshow for the young bucks of the new cyber industries. Our Washington correspondent David Smith has been on the campaign trail in Virginia's own Silicon Valley to see what really matters, White House or Wall Street.
But there is, of course, a big story today, and that is politics.
Virginia voters cast ballots there.
Here are the delegates at stake, a pretty hefty total from Virginia.
In the Occoquan, traffic is heavy along the way.
This past week, they were voting in the Old Dominion, the Commonwealth of Virginia. You know, it's not just tobacco country anymore, but now an incubator of the booming New Age economy. George Bush, for example, came here to the Virginia headquarters of what is now one of the world's largest media conglomerates, America Online.
If you came into office and there was a downturn in the economy, what would be the one or two things you would do to try and get it back on track?
Cut the taxes. Cut the taxes.
And when we went to the polls in Virginia for the early morning voting rush hour, you could hear some folks really interested in the political dogfight between Bush and John McCain.
What brings you out today?
To vote against George W. Bush.
Really? Vote against, not for.
He was an airhead.
What are you looking for in a president these days?
Just to keep us on an even keel, because I don't see that we actually need a lot of things done.
Well, away from those polling stations, there is, of course, the other America this week, the America that doesn't vote. Come here, for example, to America's next Silicon Valley, the high-tech corridor of Northern Virginia, just outside Washington, D.C. And what you hear is the constant refrain, the same question would have been unthinkable 10 years ago, before the internet revolution and the stock market boom. What's more important these days, Wall Street or the White House?
Saturday stacking up from the Legion Bridge to the toll road, again from Braddock Road to southbound 95, 395 southbound.
Let me ask you how old you are.
I'm 29 years old.
Let me ask you how much you're worth.
Upwards of $1 million.
How much is the company worth today?
Probably about 2.5 or over in terms of $1 billion.
$2.5 billion?
Yes.
And the company is how old?
The company was founded in 1991.
We have engineers, we have consultants, we have creative people. This is our creative area.
Inside the headquarters of Proxicom, a global player, when it comes to helping corporate giants from General Motors to Nike.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to pitch Nike and Nike.com and trying to rebrand their online store.
Well, Proxicom helps them devise their internet strategies, designs their websites, and puts massive companies like that online. It's the kind of place where people work 100-hour weeks. Indeed, the boss even provides a so-called chill-out room, billiards, pinball machines and all, to enable you to live here virtually if you want to. Well, mid-morning inside this office, hard to know it's vote day in Virginia.
Going to vote today?
No, not today.
Why not?
Because I have to do this. Because I don't have time today.
What's more important, Wall Street or the White House?
In my view, since I'm up and coming and trying to be successful, I would consider Wall Street.
Freight 95 flowing from Washington Boulevard to King Street. Earlier wreck on the shoulder there. 95 delays begin.
I would say to you, what's more important these days, the Wall Street or White House, or the White House? What would you say?
Right now, probably Wall Street.
Politics? No, I don't give a damn.
Do you think the presidency matters?
Not to me, it doesn't.
Really?
No, really.
At lunchtime, we venture to the pub. The Old Dominion Brewery is a thriving concern, as young as the new age companies around it. What you hear on this day when Virginia is voting is talk of a downsized presidency, a shrunken role for the chief executive of the country.
So what sort of president are you looking for?
Really not looking for any of them, to be honest with you.
Really?
You
just don't think they're going to make a difference?
I don't know that they'll make a difference, but it's sort of a real feeling of isolation and not being a very powerful person.
Well, the Dow held on to earlier gains to close up 90 at 10,100.
So who is the most powerful man in this America? At the end of this voting day in Virginia, we go to that ultimate high-tech sweatshop of the new order, the online day traders room in a large shopping mall.
Who's more important, the president or Alan Greenspan in your world?
Oh, my world, Greenspan.
Why?
I think he has his fingers on the pulse of the economy more than the president does.
So the vote for most powerful goes not to Bill Clinton, but to one Alan Greenspan, chairman of the Federal Reserve, the American equivalent of the governor of the Bank of England.
Where did power move to?
You know, in this area, it used to be everybody used to work on Capitol Hill or for the government or for the military. Now everybody works for an internet startup, and those are the companies that are driving the... You see 3Com? Those are the companies that are really driving the economy.
In Virginia, Bush again won 70% of all...
That day, the polls closed early evening. Virginia, in the end, by the way, voted for George Bush. But what the polls don't measure is how much power he or any other candidate will actually have if they end up at the White House. And what the polls don't tell you is how relevant, how important the presidency is or isn't to the changing face of America. David Smith, Channel 4 News, Reston, Virginia.
A quick look at the weather. Tonight will be frosty with temperatures as low as -4 Celsius in parts of England and Wales. Tomorrow, the cloudier weather will spread across Scotland. England and Wales will see the best of the weather.
The sports headlines tonight. England remain on course for the Grand Slam after beating Wales in the Six Nations, while Manchester United are held at home by Liverpool.
And our main headline tonight, as the aid effort moves into full gear in Mozambique, delivering food to the refugee camps, still more people are being rescued from their flooded homes. Join Jon Snow live from Mozambique tomorrow night at 7:30 for a Channel 4 News special. But from Sue and from me here in the studio in London, that's Channel 4 News. Have a very good evening.
Coming up next on 4, the wartime codebreakers of Bletchley Park make huge advances in revealing enemy plans thanks to the brilliant invention of one man, as Station X continues.
The Cheltenham Festival. Once a year, 50,000 Irishmen invade this natural amphitheatre, drink thousands of gallons of the black stuff, gamble millions of the folding stuff, and watch the world's best horses compete head-to-head. It's the holy grail of the horse world. The Cheltenham Gold Cup. The Cheltenham Festival starts Tuesday the 14th of March, live on Channel 4. Me? I'm putting the money for the roof on the 315.
Get healthy. Get beautiful.
Get frisky.
Get fed.
Get furnished. Get seen. Get hot.
Get real, get reality, the new weekly magazine on modern living in a new look, independent on Sunday.
With its unique control blade independent rear suspension, the Ford Focus gives you ultimate control for everyone's benefit.
A little girl orphaned in a deliberate attack. A young woman shot in the head at point-blank range. A nation destroyed. The victims of a secret war which has brought this man, Vladimir Putin, to power. Dispatches dying for the president, Thursday at 9:30 on 4. 4 invites you to a Victorian wedding on Sunday, recreated for a Lancashire couple by The Real History Show. That's tomorrow at 4:55. And now, Station X.
Whatever you're painting, whatever paint it needs, B&Q have got it. The secret to a great room is choosing the colour.
Colour's everything.
You definitely need sunglasses when you come to my house.
If you want to add a bit of texture as well as colour, try some paint effects. Colour washing, ragging, bagging, dragging, you name it, we've got it.
Not sure about the colour? Bring in the fabric, we'll have a look at the colour cards and we can try and match it for you.
The most inexpensive way to transform a room has to be painting.
I love colour.
Whatever your taste.
Whatever your mood.
It's easy.
Come in, you might even meet me.
B&Q's the UK's favourite place for paint.
It's where people go.
I've been thinking about pension companies recently, which is something I just have to put up with. Some of them pay part of their profits to shareholders, which is something I don't have to put up with.
Don't let the world spin you around. The new Nokia Media phone puts a world of information at your fingertips. Nokia, connecting people.
The best way to stay out of trouble is to avoid it. Be tough and keep your looks. The new Citroen Saxo from £6,995 with 1 year's free insurance. And on selected models, £500 cashback.
Get healthy. Get beautiful.
Get seen. Get real. Get reality. The new weekly magazine on modern living in the new look, independent on Sunday.
This is Egg's new credit card that guarantees you against fraud on the internet.
What does he know about fraud? This is all fake. I'm an actor. What's real is I'm old, not very fit, and worried about being ripped off. So if this Egg card makes shopping online safer, shouldn't I be telling you about it?
Ah, shopping. Got to show me now, eh? That's what women do, isn't it? Shop.
And of course, no commercial would be complete without the token black man.
At Egg, you're an individual, not a stereotype. So apply for the Egg card at egg.com.
So, click on that mouse today.
Oh, do shut up.
Yes, I am actually a classically trained actor, thank you.
Glasses usually take a lot of punishment. Your children is grabbing your glasses, and each time your glasses stay in a wrong way. You should consider Memoflex. You can bend them. It's coming back like this. Is metal with memory, and Memoflex help people to make sport, ski, and to have children safety.
If you like it lively, come into B&Q, check out the Latino collection. But come prepared, they're Crown's brightest colours ever.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Daddy, where are the keys?
Still, we are insured with Eagle Star.
Sorry?
On our house insurance. Lose your keys and they get a locksmith out.
So, have you called them? You have called? Aren't you going to tell Frank?
No.
Have you woken up to the price of Kellogg's cornflakes? All that refreshing morning taste for just 99p. So you can enjoy those clean, crisp flakes at a dream price. Wake up to Kellogg's cornflakes for just 99p.
At Money Extra, we've rounded up a huge range of mortgage lenders and stuck them in one place. So you can compare and contrast and pick out the one that'll save you the most money on your mortgage. Money Extra. Find us at Yahoo Finance.
Want both pairs of glasses? At Dolland & Aitchison, when you buy one pair, you get a second pair for free. Marvellous.
Sophie, who do you like best, Daddy or Chips? Daddy or Chips? Daddy or Chips? Thanks, Mum. Thanks, Mum. Daddy, Chips.
Hello, girls. McCain chips, Britain's most popular choice.
Chips.
McCain, you just can't help yourself.
Have your savings grown by over 40% since October 1998? No? And perhaps you should give B2 a call.
Call B2 on 0800 62 6262 for an ISA information pack or visit b2.com.
Size. Here's the good news. Less is now officially more.
The bestseller Station X, The Codebreakers of Bletchley Park, is out now in paperback, priced $5.99.
Coming home. Yeah, of course. Come on. Right, Peggy.
And what do you want?
Well, I was just about to order a pint, if that's all right.
Run out of beer in the E20, have they?
No, I just fancy to change the scene.
Then fancy somewhere else.
You're refusing to serve me.
Oh, you catch on quick.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? What have I ever done to you?
I can still see you.
Don't worry, I'm going. Plenty of other places like my money, you know.
What was all that about? Oh, he's bad news, that's all.
This Easter, fall in love all over again with the Railway Children.
You're a darling.
That's all right. As Jenny Agutter leads an all-star cast in a brand new adaptation of this enchanting classic.
Didn't you ever walk on the railway lines when you were little? Yes.
A journey to the wrong side of the tracks.
Don't you know it's wrong to steal?
And back again. The Railway Children, Easter Sunday on HTV.
Next tonight, Jonathan Hill makes a pub crawl on the High Street.
Don't burn that salt. What's that salt?
Oh, there goes!
Next time you bring Jacob's cream crackers into my kitchen, Sonny, get me some. As far as I'm concerned, they're the best crackers around. Some of my very best work, that snack. Tuck in.
Come on, you. Back to work. Let's move it now.
Eat fast, eat well, eat Jacobs.
It's not only kids that have invisible friends. Some mums do too. You can't see or smell detox, but you can trust it to kill bacteria like E. coli that cause food poisoning.
What happened to your plate?
Rosie's got it. Rosie, here. Rosie, stop it.
Detox antibacterial cleanser. Protect your family. Reach for the sword.
Mum, what about pudding?
My invisible friend's making it.
This is the last banner I'll ever do.
With a guaranteed jackpot of £15 million, this Wednesday's super draw is too big to miss.
New Walker's Red Hot Max. Be careful. They're as hot as hell.
He's behind me, isn't he?
New Walker's Red Hot Max.
Now on HTV, Jonathan Hill makes a pub crawl. In the name of television, of course. Well, that's his excuse. High Street.
Search the cinema listings for your area with BBC Online at www.bbc.co.uk/entertainment.
Has always liked to garden. Woman too, for that matter. So our present popularity is only gardening's eternal popularity. I know you like watching Ground Force because you like looking at the lovely gardens.
Alistair McGowan's Big Impression starts Wednesday at 10 and continues Thursdays on BBC One.
You jealous or something?
Just don't want to see you hurt.
Why would I be hurt?
No one's getting jealous of anyone. You're both doing what you want to do. You've got Emma, you've got Louise.
That's going to last.
Don't get right, Mark.
Well, why not? Since we announced this thing, he's not shown one moment of joy for me, and that's why you're not my best man, if you want to know. I don't want someone standing there who's jealous. I don't want someone who's got a bad heart.
When all is revealed, Hearts and Bones new drama starts Sunday at 9:20 on BBC One.
A safe haven or a troubled town.
Well, look what I found. You're right.
Nick Berry in Harbour Lights.
Why would he want to help us? Because I want to trade. I'll fly you two out the country, but Melanie and Charlie stay.
A new series starts in half an hour on BBC One.
So now on BBC One Wales before Harbour Lights, EastEnders.
£25,000!
He's been away for a while and things have changed, returning for a new series now on BBC One Wales, Nick Berry and Harbour Lights.